This is a demo video for our software system. This is the landing page from where we access all the three different modules: reinsurance, insurance, and the intermediary. The first module is the reinsurance module that we will now quickly walk you through. The system has multiple different sub-modules. So the dashboard, the insurance company where we can onboard an insurance company. So you can see a couple of them here on the screen now, followed by the policy database that would be created and can be seen in real time by the reinsurer, irrespective of how many insurance companies have transacted and placed policies or sold policies through themselves. Following this, there's the plan setup module. This is the module that the reinsurer can use to create and develop and deploy a product and then further assign it to a specific insurance company or multiple insurance companies, followed by a tab where they can run independent reports, and the last, the setup. So now let's look at the insurance company setup. How is the new insurance company added? This entire system has been front-ended in a way that this is all no-code, whereby any user who has zero tech capability can use this platform and can utilize the same to develop products, to onboard new insurance companies, customers, and so on and so forth. So at this stage, what you're seeing is a reinsurance company employee onboarding a cedant or an insurance company, assigning the currency that the insurer can use and start selling the products in. And as this will be completed, you would also see how the reinsurer can develop a certain product specific to this insurance company and deploy it. So let's move forward, add the insurance company. So once the insurance company has been added, the user can go up and use the logo of the insurance company to white label the entire solution. The insurance company has been given the access, an independent access to a separate module through which they can have their own username and password and then access the system. The entire workflow has been set up in the back end, but from a consumer and a user point of view, they don't need to worry about any of the technical or the coding side of the business. So now we're moving forward to add a new product for this insurance company that we've created. The product name is an SUV demo term plan. And you'd be able to see how easy is it to create a product and then deploy it on the system. Literally, a child can do this as long as they have the specs of the product that needs to be deployed on the system. The process to deploy on the system requires absolutely zero skill set, a technical skill set or coding skill set. Most of the fields have been created in a toggle manner, so you can switch them on, you can switch them off. So now what we've seen is that we've deployed the product. We've given the description of what the benefits are going to be for this product. We've assigned the premium. We've assigned the sum assured or the benefit amounts. We've given some standard fields that we need to have on the application form, and we've created the product. Moving forward, we are also giving the options to add beneficiaries to this product so that a consumer, when they are interacting with the product, they can assign one or three or more beneficiaries for their plan. We also have the option inbuilt for Sharia law, which can be applicable for the Middle Eastern regions and maybe even for other countries. Now, as you can see, the product has been set up. Now we're just going to upload a new logo for the product. And once that's done, this would be a product which will have a separate logo, a separate branding, so that when consumers interact with multiple different products, they are able to distinguish between product one, product two, and so on and so forth. So we'll just give this a few seconds. This is a heavy file for the product logo. And once this is uploaded, we'll move on to the next phase and the next steps of setting up the product. Let's give this a few seconds, please. There. So now the next steps that we have to do is we have to configure the pricing for the different frequency of payments. So moving into the quarterly payment, Next, we do the half-yearly payments. And the last, we do the annual premium payment options. Again, these are all, once they've been set up on the system, they can either be enabled or disabled by using the toggle buttons, so that the end consumer will only see the choices that you've given them here. This is the last part of the application form, where we can ask the underwriting questions or the eligibility questions, which can either allow or disallow a client to move forward with the customer purchase journey. So this is just an example of one of the questions that we can ask. We can obviously have multiple questions here, and we can specify what is the right answer, which will allow the client to move forward with the journey. Otherwise, they would get a message that we will get back to you. And yeah, we've now moved into the application form builder phase. Now, as you can see on the application form, there are standard fields that are there, and we can choose to change them as we want. Now the entire product has been set up along with the application form and the underwriting guidelines. Now, once this has been done, we will go back to the insurance company. The button on the extreme right is where we can see the B2C portal. This is the single URL which can then be deployed by this insurance company across all their digital channels, whether it's a mobile app or a website or through their intermediaries. And this URL then can be used for customers to come on and put in their KYC details. We plan to embed an OCR functionality at this stage so that we can pull data from IDs through the camera or uploads. But that's the development phase that we are in right now. So once the customer has input all the customer fields or the data fields that we need, the customer has to upload the ID documentation. So let's give this a few seconds. Now, as you will also notice that from the time of adding an insurance company to deploying a product and now to the point of selling the product, it takes less than 30 minutes at any point in time, which allows our users efficiency and a go-to-market speed which has been unheard and unseen historically in the insurance industry thus far. So now we are uploading, the client has to upload their ID documents. Once this is done, we will show a quick short summary of the customer details and the plan that they've bought and the premium that they will pay. At this stage, we will embed the payment gateway of the customer, of the insurance company or the intermediary, depending upon regulatory guidelines for a specific country. Once we've done this, the customer can go to the payment gateway. In our case, it would be Stripe. So let's give it a second while that loads up. So we have a demo card number that we can use for this environment. And that's pretty much it. If the payment is collected successfully, the customer will receive an email with the invoice, the premium invoice, and the policy terms and conditions and the policy certificate. So what's important to observe here is that not only can the reinsurer onboard a new insurance company and then deploy a new product for that insurance company within 30 minutes, even the consumer, when they come on here on the system and do a transaction, it takes them less than 5 minutes to purchase a certain product. And as you can see, we are looking at the database now. It's all been uploaded in real time. A back office employee sitting in the reinsurance company or the insurance company can easily go back into the data fields, look at the entire transaction that has happened, look at all the documents that the client has uploaded. And now let's have a look at the insurance company's portal. So this is the insurance company that we onboarded earlier. Now we'll just go and log in through their portal and we can see the entire data also getting reflected here. So standard dashboard we'll see here. We'll see all the policies that we've transacted. As you can see, it's available here. Again, staff of the insurance company can also see the data. Very seamless. They can download whatever they want. They can validate any information that has been provided by the customer. And if there's any question, they can disable the plan from here itself. or cancel the plan. Now, as you can see, the insurance company has the rights to upload the terms and conditions, specifically the product assigned to them and the policy certificate. And they will always have the access to the dashboard, which will tell them the amount of business that they've transacted thus far on each product specifically. Now, insurance companies can also add intermediaries, banks, brokers, agents, and so on and so forth. So that's about the entire demo. I hope we were able to explain in brief the entire journey. Thank you very much.